HobbyKing.com, my name's Warwick and I'm here with the long-awaited Vortex 250 Pro. Now the Vortex 250 Pro you guys have been talking about on the forums and saying, I want it, here it is. This is not a 3D render like you've seen on some other websites. This is the real deal. It's here and it's ready to ship. So if you're ordering this up, you're going to get it as soon as possible. So let's have a look. This one here has 4mm carbon arms, V-spec motors, and it also comes with your Spironet antenna. Comes with a spare set of 5x45 bullnose props by Gemfan. Comes with the anti-slip mat, and it also comes with the carbon recliner kit, so it allows you to put your GoPro on this. Now it comes in two versions. Now this version that you see here comes with your zipper case, so you don't need to buy that extra, it's included in the package. And there's also another version which is a quad by itself without the zipper case. And so what's the differences between the 285 and the 250? So one of the main differences is just the wheelbase. The other difference is it's got the next generation F3 fusion board in it. For you guys out there that are new to flying and you want to just be able to plug and play, all you got to do is you add your receiver on, put in your battery, turn on your goggles. When you turn on your goggles, you'll get your signal, you'll be able to turn it on and then program the flight control straight through the OSD without even having to plug it into the computer. That makes this super awesome because you don't even need to plug it in if you want to fly. You just pick one of the preset tunes that are already built into the OSD and then you're ready to go. So there you have it. It's the Vortex 250 Pro. It's real, it's not a 3D render. We're one of the first to have it, so if you're ordering from us, you'll be one of the first people to have one of these on the field, ready to go. So now you've entered the bonus section. So if you've watched through the video long enough to get to this section, I'm going to offer you some bonus footage of the OSD and the startup sequence of setting up the Vortex Pro. So here's one I've prepared earlier. And take a look at this here. And I'm going to power it on and go through the OSD so that you can see what it looks like firsthand. So during the startup sequence, it's going to go through S-bus, CPPM, and all of your other inputs to find a receiver. So once it finds a receiver, it's going to tell you to center your sticks and start from there. So after we've found the CPPM signal from the receiver, or PPM, or S-bus, or any of those others, you'll notice it'll come up with a screen. And so it's going to tell me to center my controls. Right. Roll to the left, and to neutral, yaw to the left, and in neutral, throttle, pitch, and to neutral. Now once the quad is level, we're going to set the, we're going to zero the gyros. Now we're all done. So in true ImmersionRC fashion, there's a little tone there that plays. It gives you a bit of excitement when you first start up and everything's completed. Now you hold your stick down to the left, enter the OSD, and it goes through the OSD setup. You can just flick through here, set up the OSD, your margins, telemetry, and set up your battery pack. Go back through, we set up the LEDs, and you can set the LED modes. And same as on the 285, you can set up all your different colors. Change it to green, blue. Alright, so I'm setting it up now. I'll drop it into a fixed LED. Right. And you can change it to gradients that change up as you accelerate. So let's just punch that on there. And we can go through the colors. You've also got your video TX set up, and you can go through and you can set your bands. So it shows you here on the screen different bands that you're choosing and how much power output you want to put. And in game setup, it creates a certain amount of points depending on your speed and your altitude, and it's quite fun if you're racing with your friends. Now you can set up your PIDs, the RC setup, and your flight control setup. So you can tweak your tunes from this screen, which is your flight control. which is your flight control settings, so your PIDs and your RC setup and your flight control. And you can also go through on this part and you can go through and pick one of the Pro tunes that are available. So all the Pro pilots that have toiled aimlessly to get this product out with ImmersionRC have all dropped in their Pro tunes in here, and you can just pick one and go for gold. And if you need to go back at any time to run the wizard, you can pick this option at the bottom and it goes through back into the start so that you can reset up all your controls if nothing is quite right. So there you have it. That's how easy it was to set up the Vortex Pro. You can literally open the box and be ready to fly in literally a few minutes after putting on your receiver, throwing on a battery and your favorite set of goggles. The Vortex Pro, the ultimate of quads by ImmersionRC, and I think it's about time to go out and fly. You'll be seeing a product profile shortly from one of our guys over in the US. I think James is going to be doing one, so look out for that. You can see it actually flying and he'll show you all the features that go along with this that I haven't explained that you guys will be asking about. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.